Hi friends, welcome to Taming Python series. In this video, we'll get to know about how to get the column names of a data frame. In many use cases, you might want to get to know what are the column names of a data frame variable. So before talking about this video, you have to know about the basics of a pandas data frame. So in case you don't know about the basics of a pandas data frame, I'll leave the link of the blog post of pandas data frame basics where you can get to know the basics. Now let's get into the example. So here if I have a data frame called df, if you want to know what are the columns of the data frame, I have to call the dot columns attributes, and then I will be returned with a index object which is an iterable object, and it will have each column as its item. So if I want to change this index iterable object into a list, I have to just call the list over there. So enough with the description, let's try to start with an example. So I'll take a blank folder. I'm going to open it with Visual Studio Code. I'll create a new file. I'll just name it as index.py. Now the first thing I'll do is I'll import pandas as pd. And now I need a example to demonstrate. So I'm taking an example from my blog post. So here I'm initializing a pandas data frame from a object in which each item of the object is a list of objects. So basically this name is a column, age is a column, sex is a column, and these are the values in that columns. I am using the pd.data frame to convert an object into a pandas data frame. So I'll just print out and show you how the data frame looks like. So I did print df. So I'm running this file, and here you can see I've got a data frame which has 3 columns and 2 rows, right? The names of the columns are name, age, and sex. Suppose I have a variable called df in my program, and I want to know the columns of the data frame. How can I do that? I can just call df dot columns, and this attribute gives me the columns of the data frame. So let me try to store that in a variable, and I'll show you what it looks like. So first I'll print the type of that variable, and then I'll print the variable itself. I'll just write print df calls. So first I'm finding the columns of the data frame by using dot columns on the data frame. So df dot columns, and then I'll print the type of that variable, and I'll print the variable itself so that we can see how it looks like, how df dot columns looks like. So I'll just run this, and I'll show you that df calls is a pandas core indexes based index. So it's basically a pandas index object. It's not a list object, it's an index object, and it's an iterable object. That means you can iterate through each item of the index. It's okay, but it is not a Python list. It's another object data type, which is a pandas data type called index. You can iterate using a for loop on this, but if you want to convert this index object into a list object, you just write list. So you just wrap the df.columns variable in the list. So what happens is that Python converts this iterable object into a list object, and each item of that is iterable object will be pushed into the list. So basically what happens is that df calls will now be a Python list instead of a pandas index. So let me try to run this. You can see now df calls is a Python list, and df calls is a plain old Python list, and each item of the list is basically the column name. So just to keep all things at one place, I'll print df also so that you can see what's happening. I'll save it and I'll run it. Df calls is now a list, and items of this df calls are matching with the column names. The main point is that calling df.columns will give you the column names, and if you embrace it with a list, you will get the Python list which contains the column names of a pandas data frame. This will be useful in many of your data frame projects, so it's very important, guys. You can see I've created a blog post on how to get the column names of a data frame, and I've given an example also so that you can practice it in your own IDE. I'll leave the link of this blog post in the description of this video, so be sure to check it out. And that's it for this video, guys. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.